Hello, this is Ken again. I'd like to thank you for your interest in the initiatives of the Prosperity Network. And this time we're going to be talking about Driving for Prosperity. Now, this is an initiative that is designed to complement the Prosperity Accelerator marketing systems that process these leads that can be generated with our Driving for Prosperity initiative. Now, this is how you can turn your car into an ATM. And how to get paid helping other people do the same thing. Now, a lot of people have seen the need to earn some extra cash, and so they have actually started driving for Uber and Lyft and other rideshare companies, and it has provided some immediate cash flow, which could be very valuable. However, some drivers have found that the wear and tear on their vehicle, that really they're not getting ahead like they hoped long term with driving with the rideshare program. Now, we have a couple of initiatives to be able to help change that. We have a program where the drivers can keep all the money if you qualify for that program in your area. However, today we're going to focus on Driving for Prosperity. Now, what this is designed to do is to give you some now money, part of what we call a job opportunity. It gives you now money like a job, but makes it so it's not dead end. It makes it so it can drive some additional streams of income where you can leverage our systems and our call centers and all the programs we put in place to develop multiple streams of income. So let's take a look at what this looks like. So as we mentioned, we want to make you now money with the rideshare company that can provide some daily pay, which can be very valuable, especially if you just lost your job or you just need to make some immediate cash. Or you could take that cash and put it to work in other areas with our affiliates. But you can make that now money with driving for a rideshare company. Now, in addition to this, by just adding our Driving for Prosperity program, where you can hand out gifts to the passengers, just say, thank you, Bob, for riding with me and being my passenger today. I'd like to give you this gift card, where you can get a free vacation or $1,000 worth of grocery coupons. Just text gift to this number, and it'll go ahead, and you need to give a valid email address because we're going to email you the certificates on this free vacation. But what it does is it makes the deposit in the Emotional bank account. It raises the person's ranking, because people appreciate when the driver gives them a gift. Now, they don't need to do anything else. Just claim the gift, and they can not do anything else with us. However, at the same time, we say, if you'd like to earn additional gifts, please take our brief survey. Now, with our brief survey, we have other traditional products of all these different categories that if the customers buy that come from that driver's funnel, then that driver can earn commissions without them having to sell anything to anybody. And simply just give gifts to their passengers, and they can make additional income on top of the money that they're making with the rideshare company. Now, the big deal is the multiple streams of residual income. Because with our program, our teamwork approach, the driver is at the front end of the funnel of lead generation. But we don't just pay them marginal rewards for that. We include them in building out the multiple streams of income with our various network marketing companies' affiliate opportunities. So they can earn additional streams of income. Plus, with our system, if they're a real estate agent, insurance person, or they have some other business, we can arrange for them to generate leads for their primary business or other business with this funnel as well. So we can really accelerate their prosperity with all of these profit centers and make driving for a rideshare company not only worth it, but could literally make them wealthy over time. So let's take a look at this. So as we can see here, the box number 1, that's the money that they make from the fares. And, that might be $2,000 a month, but, it's going to be a limited amount of money. Then the box number 2 is the commissions on top of the products. Maybe somebody buys a cryptocurrency product off our survey. Maybe they buy a water purification system, or they buy an educational software program. We code all the traffic that's generated from that driver back to them, and they get a percentage of any products that people buy off the survey, or the majority of them. Some of them would require them to be licensed. But as much as we can, we share the commissions with the driver, and our goal is to double their now money with this, with just box number 1 and box number 2. Now with our system, then they can also be plugged in to our multiple streams of income. Most of our programs, they can get registered for free or for very little money. And so they can register with all of our various companies. And as people come in and join the companies, then they can grow their downlines, their organizations, just by plugging in with this system, and even though they never actually maybe even talk to that person again. So it's a team sport here. And then, of course, as we mentioned, if they're getting leads for their primary occupation, perhaps selling some other product, we can arrange it where just by giving gifts, we can pre-qualify people so that they can explode their income even with their other business. Now, so this is what it looks like, is we have a funnel, and driving for prosperity is just one way to drive leads into the funnel. We have a whole list of ways that you can drive leads into the funnel, but it complements the Uber driver because they could just hand out gifts. It'll take them to landing pages, capture pages, watch videos, surveys, and then we have our concierge. And our concierge, they answer all the questions, they do all the explaining, yet the driver gets the credit. Now what's exciting is if you maybe Driving for Prosperity initiative isn't a good fit for you, but somebody you know needs to make some now money, and they would like to build multiple streams of income, well, you would be very fortunate to find that person and have them on your team, because they would be what I like to call a power builder, because the amount of exposures going into that funnel every single day would be far superior to most people that are in a network marketing company, and could literally explode not only their business, but your business. So and this gives you an idea of the roles we have in our call center. Historically we've had a liaison, and any inbound calls are handled by the liaison, and they type the information, put them in the funnel. Now our technology has mostly done away with the liaison, but we still need some people to do some chat support, things like that. But most of these leads are going to come in, usually by a text, and after a couple of key texts back and forth to stimulate the interest of the person taking the survey, then they would be directed to a presentation page and also a survey. Now once they submit the information, they could actually go they can actually schedule an appointment to speak with one of our prosperity consultants about joining our multiple streams of income, or for any of our various products, they can talk to an advisor or product specialist. But this is how we do it. It's a team sport. And what we do is, in respects to the building of the downlines, is we share it. A ratio, usually 1 out of 3 or 1 out of 4 of the leads coming in will go into the driver's downline, depending on a number of factors. But you can see it's a team sport, and there's a lot of opportunity for people to participate. Now, we're going to talk about in another presentation our back window advertising, and really the home run is combining the two, so that the Uber or Lyft driver has our back window advertising on their back window. And when they're driving out there in traffic, which the Uber driver would be doing, they'll be generating a host of leads flowing into the funnel, being qualified and sorted in our systems, in our presentation systems, and followed up by our virtual call center. And by the way, we also continually need more people in our virtual call center as well. So what do you do to take action on this if you're interested? Well, fill out the form below, put in your name and the name of the person that referred you. Now this site is actually, we have it in our system as a self-replicated site where you can send it to somebody and they can fill that out, or you can post this inside of a private Facebook group or different ways that you can drive traffic to this so people can see the opportunity. So with our replicated site, that makes sure that you get the credit, or when people do the text messaging, that's tied to your phone number, and that way we make sure you get the credit. But just in case, maybe just your friend told you about this opportunity, so go ahead and fill out who referred you, and go ahead and fill this out. So let us know, I'm interested in being a driver. I'm interested in being a recruiter of drivers. Maybe you can do both. Maybe you can't be a driver, but you could just imagine if you recruit a bunch of drivers, this will explode your organization with Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, or other companies, such as one that we're working with closely. But any drivers that are driving for a rideshare program, when they put that back window advertising sticker on there, which we'll talk about in a separate presentation, the combination of this could just explode your organization with not only free leads to you, but actually pays you, if you're the driver, now money, plus commissions, plus builds your streams of income. So, and as I mentioned, maybe you cannot be a driver, but you can introduce other people to this opportunity, which would explode your downline. But check every box that applies. Now, one of the things you can do is you can place ads and drive traffic in other ways. So let us know about that. Also, I want to use Driving for Prosperity program to build multiple streams of income with the Prosperity Network. Obviously, that's a huge benefit. Let us know if you're be interested in call center by receiving inbound phone calls or chat messages that you can help respond to all the interest that's coming in. Or if you'd be willing to follow up with some people that have gone through the funnel to schedule an appointment with the people that they said that they're very interested in talking to, but maybe didn't get an appointment secured or followed up on. So we need concierge. And then also our consultants. You can imagine just having appointments set up on your calendar of people that are pre-qualified and very interested in what we have, and they just need to schedule a 30-minute appointment with our consultant. So you can review the videos that they've seen, answer the questions, and enroll them. What a wonderful way to build your team, not having to talk to friends and family, not having to do a lot of cold market advertising, simply by following up on the interest generated through our system. And then the advisor, that is when you've been with us for a while and you really understand the big picture of the Prosperity Network, then you can be an advisor. And we're not going to go into that, but that's if you'd like to be a leader essentially in our system, let us know, and we'd like to know about that. Then, of course, give your phone number, the best number to receive text messages, your email address, other address. This will help us so we know where you're at geographically, because there's certain areas we want to really beef up. So just fill out the form. There's no cost to filling out the form. And so, guys, we are so excited about our Prosperity Accelerator, Driving for Prosperity initiative, as well as the back window advertising. All these things complement it. And we'll have another presentation on back window advertising also available for you to listen to as well. But thank you very much for taking the time to listen to this presentation, and we'll look forward to hearing you on one of our webinars or talking to you very, very soon. Have a prosperous day.